Hello, everyone. This is Spotlight on What's Next 2026, week 2026, or week 26. This is Dr. Rhonda Farrell, the CEO of Global Innovation Strategies, bringing you from exponential leadership to strategic wisdom, leading with judgment in the age of AI. Week 26 addresses the next defining leadership question. Once organizations can move exponentially, how do they ensure they are moving in the right direction? Because in 2026, speed is no longer enough, intelligence is no longer enough, AI is no longer enough. Organizations must cultivate strategic wisdom. The emerging leadership reality is that judgment is becoming the ultimate competitive advantage across government, healthcare, defense, manufacturing, financial services, higher education, and technology. Organizations are deploying AI at unprecedented speed. Agentic AI, autonomous workflows, digital twins, and intelligence decision support are reshaping how work gets done, while global governance frameworks for trustworthy AI continue to mature. As AI accelerates the pace of decisions, the greatest leadership risk is no longer moving too early. It's making high speed decisions without sufficient judgment. The organizations that will lead the next decade will not simply have the most advanced AI, they will continue to combine machine intelligence with human wisdom, ethical governance, and disciplined decision thinking. The leadership patterns historically have been that organizations competed on knowledge, experience, operational excellence, technology, and efficiency. Today, those capabilities are widely accessible. The new differentiator is how wisely leaders apply them. Strategic wisdom and the ability to balance speed with reflection, innovation with responsibility, automation with human oversight, data with content, opportunity with risk, short-term performance with long-term value, because wisdom transforms intelligence into sustainable advantage. The next leadership shift is that high performing leaders are making another important transition from accelerating decisions to improving decision quality. They recognize that AI can generate recommendations in seconds, but leadership remains responsible for purpose, ethics, trust, accountability, and long term consequences. Technology can inform decisions, wisdom determines whether they are the right ones. There are four strategic wisdom moves that we are talking about today. First, governing AI with purpose. Ensure every AI initiative aligns with organizational values, mission, governance, and measurable outcomes, because responsible innovation creates sustainable trust. Balance speed with sound judgment. Not every decision should be made faster. Leaders should ask what requires human review, what assumptions are we making, what unintended consequences could emerge, because disciplined judgment protects long-term success. Develop wise leaders. Future-ready organizations intentionally cultivate critical thinking, ethical reasoning, systems thinking, scenario planning, emotional intelligence, adaptive leadership, because leadership capability remains the greatest competitive advantage, and building trust on strategic infrastructure. Organizations that consistently demonstrate transparency, accountability, fairness, and responsible governance earn the confidence of customers, employees, regulators, and partners, because trust accelerates adoption while reducing organizational friction. Why this matters so much now is that organizations everywhere are navigating AI acceleration, workforce transformation, geopolitical uncertainty, evolving regulations, cybersecurity threats, and increasing stakeholder expectations. Technology alone will not determine who succeeds. Organizations that combine intelligence with wisdom will make better decisions, build stronger cultures, foster greater innovations, and create enduring competitive advantage. So, organizations that pursue speed without judgment risk creating complexity, losing trust, and making decisions that undermine long term success. So, our week 26 reflection is to ask ourselves, are we optimizing for speed or decision quality? Where should human judgment remain indispensable? What assumptions are shaping our decisions? How are we building wisdom into leadership development? Does our use of AI strengthen trust or weaken it? These are not simply governance questions, they are strategic wisdom signals. So, our week 26 action is to choose one important decision your organization is preparing to make. Before acting, ask what data supports this decision, what assumptions remain untested, who else should be consulted, what long term impact should we consider. Would we make the same decision if trust were our primary metric? So, take one action that improves the quality, not just the speed of the decision, because exponential organizations create capabilities. Strategically wise organizations create enduring value. Our closing thought for today is trust creates confidence, influence shapes ecosystem, legacy builds continuity, adaptability enables longevity, anti-fragility turns disruption into advantage, exponential leadership multiplies capability, but strategic wisdom ensures that every capability is directed towards the right purpose at the right time for the right reasons. In the leadership environment of 2026, the organizations that thrive will not simply move faster or deploy more AI. They will combine intelligence, ethics, judgment, and purpose to build a future worthy of trust. Again, this is Dr. Rhonda Farrell, the CEO of Global Innovation Strategies, wrapping up week 26 of Spotlight on What's Next 2026, from exponential leadership to strategic wisdom, leading with judgment in the age of AI.